Since the dawn of time, plants have protected suburbia from the zombies. But now the world has changed. Welcome to Zomburbia.
We are looking at Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. Jeremy, what is different this time around?
Well, the big difference is that the zombies have taken over suburbia. Dr. Zomboss is kind of our super villain. He always has big plans, ends up messing them up in the end. But in this game, as soon as you enter this game, he's actually done okay for himself. He's taken suburbia. He's got a different decorating technique. He likes the color purple. So you'll see a lot of differences in suburbia. But what that means for us is that the zombies are on the defense for the first time. The plants are on the attack. It leads to not only cool story moments, but good gameplay changes as well. So you'll encounter several new things as you get into this game.
We got a lot to talk about there. So zombies are the playable race this time.
So the game will be balanced as well. You'll still get to play plants, but the narrative allows. So in the first game, we had a 4-player co-op where you were the plants defending against waves of zombies. That made sense. Zombies come in waves. So with our story switch, you can now play as zombies defending against waves of plants, which it changes things up. In the first game, when you were the plants, you could plant plants in pots to help you defend, adding a bit of tower defense to the game. So in this one, you're the zombies, you don't have plants. So Zomboss has given you robot turrets to build up for defense. And on the plant side, the zombies have great fodder enemies. They can send zombies in waves, the basic zombies. They've got the conehead zombie, the bucket zombie. So for the plants, we had to create this whole series of characters called the weeds. So now when these waves start, you start getting hit with all these waves of weeds, and that really kind of starts off the plant onslaught. So it switches around gameplay. It's a fun narrative beat. We've also created some plant bosses for the waves. So we're adding a lot of new characters to this game.
So we've obviously got zombies now as the playable big guys. So what new classes have we got this time around?
Yeah, so we have 6 new classes going into this, 3 plants and 3 zombie classes. So one of the things I've really challenged the team with is the action figure test. Do you want this character as an action figure? So we start off with a really good idea either from art or from gameplay mechanic, and then we try to make it as fun as we possibly can. So on the zombie side, we have a zombie superhero, Super Brains, who's pretty awesome. He's got amazing abilities that laser fist, super punchy power. We've got Captain Deadbeard, who is a pirate long-range specialist. You need one of those. And then we also have our Imp and Z-Mech. So our Imp is a tiny little imp. He runs around quickly, but he can call in a mech suit and become the biggest character on the battlefield, which is pretty awesome. So that's one class that plays like 2, which is really cool. On the plant side, we have Citron, who is a cyberpunk bounty hunting orange from the future, which makes total sense. We have Colonel Corn, who he's got 2 twin corn gatlings, really run and gun, no sense of humor, very serious guy. And then we have Rose, who's an all-powerful sorceress from the past. She can also turn the zombies into playable goats, which is pretty amazing. Yes.
So basically the big thing here is it's just a big fun experience.
I think I always like to say we measure it smile per minute. How many times can we make you smile while you're playing? We really want this to be an accessible game. I mean, my 9-year-old son loves the game, plays it all the time. I have super hardcore gamer friends that are asking me about it all the time. Hey, what's new? What's going on? So that's a win for us. If you can pick up the game with no experience, have a blast. Even if you're not high on the leaderboard, you're laughing. It's fun to play. You're customizing your character. But if you're a shooter player who wants to get in with high strategy, the game will rise to meet you. It's as challenging as you can make it. The game is balanced very well. We work very hard on that. So we try to go both ways and make sure we include everybody.
And with the big multiplayer aspect of it as well, what new modes can we expect?
Well, so yeah, we'll bring back our 24-player multiplayer. That's what everyone really enjoyed, as well as the co-op. And so we're actually bringing in a new mode called Herbal Assault, which is plants on the attack. We've switched around the placements, but we're keeping our big multiplayer experience. You can get lots of people in at one time. Everybody loves multiplayer, play with their friends. So we're pretty excited about that as well.
So aside from puns galore, which just makes me the happiest man alive, what kind of upgrade systems can we expect in customization?
Well, one of the things, the first game had so much customization. We tried to make it as fun and crazy as we possibly could. You could go in, open your sticker packs, find out what you earned. So what we're trying to do is keep that system. Fans really loved it, make it better. One of the things we are revamping, which I'm really excited about, is the progression. So we did some cool things in the first game, but one of the things we wanted to do, people really had their favorite class variants. So what we're trying to do is offer progression for every single variant. So if you have your favorite, that's all you want to play with, totally fine. You can level that guy up and get rewards for that path. If you want to bring in another variant and try that one out, you're going to progress him individually as well. So we're really trying, again, to add layers that however you want to play, you're going to be getting a benefit from it.
I think we expect to get our green fingers on this one.
Spring 2016 is when we're launching.
And that's about it for this edition of Player Attack. Thanks for watching. Next week, we cut and fold and paste our way around Tearaway Unfolded and chat to the guys behind nostalgic ID at Xbox darling, Cuphead. In the meantime, you can catch us on playerattack.com. We're on Facebook, YouTube and Twitter. And if you've got something you want to say, send us an email, mailbox@playerattack.com, or just hop on our forums. Till next week, I'm Jessica Citizen, and this is Player Attack.